Hey everyone, it's Sunday the 15th of June. It's Father's Day, so all the dads, stepdads, grandparents, father figures out there, have a fantastic day. We are at PFI, it's race day. We've got 2 super heats and we have a final.
Yep, so it's been an interesting weekend, you know, from part 1 and part 2. So today is going to be a mixture of live stream and us. So it's going to be a bit of a long one. Unfortunately, part 3 is a little bit longer because of the live stream. Zach's starting in
9th position for the 2 super heats.
For the 2 super heats, so we've got a chance to make up some spaces. Whether we get a podium, we don't know, but ups and downs as always. This is karting. Hopefully the weather holds off. Let's get your kart ready. Let's go racing.
Let's hope we stay in top 10 and top 5 would be amazing.
Top 5 would be great.
Fingers
right.
crossed.
See you soon.
We're off. We're on our way to the grid. Super Heat 1 on Sunday. Anything can happen. He's starting in 9th. I'm hoping he holds 9th or less and sort of works his way up the grid. We all know what Zach's like. He starts well. He might go for a bit of a risky move. It might not pull off. And then he gets himself knocked back. But yeah, let's wait and see what happens. Hoping for a good day. Hopefully Zach's feeling positive. He normally does. Good luck, young man. You feeling positive?
Yep.
Yeah? Good. It's all right. I'll get a selfie with him one way or another. I'll just convert the camera around the other way. Selfie. Scan. Is he in there by default?
I mean, he's there by default. He's in race mode. You've got no chance of getting anything out of him.
He zones out. Okay, queuing to go in. They're checking we've got our stamp on for our part used tyres. They've not been changed over between sessions.
Hi YouTube.
Right, that's Miles Clearworth, number 17. Where are you starting?
14.
14, okay. Have a good day.
Yep, thank you.
Feeling positive?
Yep.
Looking for a good run, yeah?
Yeah, hopefully in the top 5.
Perfect.
Because just qualified in qualifying, I'm happy where I am now, so my team wants me to get into the top 5. So, see what happens.
Okay, do your stuff. I said do your stuff.
Cheers.
Okay, we're on the grid. All the drivers are watching, getting ready. Drivers all getting in their carts. All getting ready to start going out. Hiya, good luck. Hello. Hello. Hiya. Hiya. Good luck. 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 Okay. And Chris, of course, at the end. Always gets in there. No, you're good getting in there. It's fine.
The next race up will be the first super heat for Junior Rotax Primo.
Grid then for Super Heat 1 for Junior Primo. We'll see Stanley Clark with 2 heat victories yesterday going off pole position. Elijah Hazelwood, the championship leader. Row number 2, Lily Shaw and Isaac Jameson with Ronnie Legg and Alfie Forrester on row 3 in front of Harry Ward and Charlie Thompson. Then it's going to be Zach Jennings and Elijah Hartley completing your top 10 in front of Cooper Campbell-Lees and Jasper Oakes.
Well, I'm going to watch the start finish. I'm going to go and stand down with Andy. Assuming they're going to be coming around on this lap, and that's where they're going to start forming. Right, let's hope there's not too much carnage on the first corner. They're going to come out straight, down under the bridge, and then up rounds and over the bridge. Here we go.
Into the tram lines we go. Are we going to be happy at the first time of asking? Yes, we are. And we're away and racing from the outside of the front row. Elijah Hazelwood chops across the bows of the 51 of Stanley Clark.
Oh, Zach's lost a load of places by the looks of it. I can just see him coming down. I think Cooper's got ahead of him. He was behind him. Oh, who's got going? Miles Cleworth's got through as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's currently in 12th. I think Elijah's managed to get through into first. He's got Stanley right behind him, but Stanley was the quickest by far yesterday, so I don't know how long Elijah's going to be able to hold Stanley off. You've got Isaac in third, and I think Lily Shaw in fourth.
Class where most of these drivers are racing here for the first time.
Way up. Yes, that's currently in 10th. Oh God, there is some changing over there in that hairpin. It's got Elijah in front of him. Oh, someone's exhaust is sounding really bad.
Owner of Craft Motorsport. Oh, and there's another exhaust getting spat.
Ronnie Legg, I think, was the driver whose exhaust has gone for what?
It's around the area of... Oh, shit, who's just gone straight down the outside and overtaken Zach? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm going to go down and join Andy. It's easy to get carried away watching the race, but I did promise I might go down there with him. Okay, where is he? There he is. Oh! Fuck, I thought he was going to take him out then. Jesus! What's that corner then? I honestly thought he was going to be taken out by the cart coming round. So that's got quite a few ahead of him. He really needs to make up some more places. I think Zach's in 9th currently. Top 3 are way ahead. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, Zach's now in 10th. I think Zach's max overtaken him. Yesterday on these straights, Zach was rapid, but today he doesn't seem to be doing as well into the hairpins. So we're getting ahead of him. And what kind of lap times is he doing compared to the others?
59, 10. He's quick.
Everyone else is also quick, aren't they?
Yeah. Still in 9th. Right.
Oh, okay, right. Zach's right behind another car. Has he been overtaken again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I think he's up into 8th.
There's going to be a bit of a change in dynamic at the front, I believe, here, Henry, because in second place, Elijah Hazelwood's been adjudged to have jumped the start. He's got a 5-second penalty, so now he needs to push Stanley Clark away and open up sufficient gaps so that, at the very worst, he just drops behind Isaac Jameson, because there's already a gap back to Lily Shaw.
Way back through. See what he does there. He's working his way back through the grid.
He's 7th.
Oh, he's 7th. Fantastic. Okay. He started 9th.
Oh no, it's gone down to 8th.
Oh. Okay. Still better than started.
Good made spaces.
Yeah, he has. He lost a load at the start and he's made all of those back, and he's now in positive, shall we say, rather than negative. So the carts are now fairly evenly spaced ahead of him. They're not sort of grouped together. I think it may not make much difference.
Right, he's 7th now. Oh no, he's 8th. Cooper Campbell-Lees, for some reason,
He's got a delay on his transponder, so even though he goes across the line quicker, Alpha timing doesn't update, so it keeps proving back up there.
Cooper Campbell-Lees also up into P4 now. Cooper Campbell-Lees was leading the championship, but then at the end of the opening 2 rounds, but had a shocking Glenna Gorse. He's now fourth.
I think that's a timing issue, because he was 24th on the previous lap, so it would have been a hell of a lap for Campbell-Lees.
We got there. What time we got?
1 minute 22 plus 1 lap.
Okay.
So we got.
Still got time. Come and say
2
you got
laps.
someone
Depends if he
right
comes
on your
across this.
bum.
Zach was setting himself up for an overtake there under the bridge, so I don't know if that works or not. Hopefully he comes back through.
We'll see if there's a pink helmet ahead of him or not. which there still is.
He's going to set himself up now. I can see him.
Oh, he's just lost it again. She took it back. Good effort and well done, Lily. Although he's going wide, don't go wide. She knows he's right behind him. She knows he's going for that overtake. He's just got to mind Lewis
Saying
Gilbert
to Lewis,
behind.
work with me, work with me. Again, work with me, work with me, work with me. Henry, please tell me you're saying that as you're commentating.
I haven't seen exactly that.
Work with me, work with me, work with me.
Okay, right, he's done it, Right, okay, go ahead, Lily. Right, put your foot down. No, she's going back. She's trying for it again. Come on, Zach, don't let her through. Don't let her through. She's gone on the inside. Come on, Zach, floor it. Well done. Right, it's building the gap now. It's got a bit of air. Right, Lewis is now going for the overtake as well.
The last lap board goes out. Clark, Hazelwood. Now this is interesting because Isaac Jameson is 4.2. He's. Ooh.
Are they both quicker than Lily? Are Lewis and Zach both quicker than Lily?
Yeah, they're quicker than Lily, yeah.
Unfortunately, she's been holding them up somewhat. We haven't got long to gain more space for this one.
Seventh. He's pulling a 59.85.
Zach's up to 7th and he's pulling a what?
It's a 59.85. He was in traffic, but he's gapping now, so
We're on the last
he's
lap.
not going to catch. So as long as he just keeps on track,
Oh,
he'll
look
be
at that
7th.
gap he's already built up. That's such a shame.
I'm surprised that Lily didn't get warning for blocking.
Yeah. Okay, here they come. Cooper, Zach Mack, here's Zach. You can see the gap that he's built now between. Oh, Lewis Gilbert's got class.
Here we go. Clark across the line. Checkered flag in the air. Hazelwood second on the road. Jameson will take third. There's Cooper Campbell Lees in fourth. And the gap with then Forrester, Zach Mackay, Zach Jennings, and how many places does Elijah Hazelwood end up losing, David?
One.
You know, huge gap that he's created between him and Lily. If he'd have had a bit more time to get past, he might have even managed to catch up with Zach Mack. But good result, and he came in well.
Loads on investigations.
Right, hang on. So
We've got Cooper Campbell Lees, Aston Brown under investigation, all that is. Mechanical flag on his leg, so he was tagged out. Elijah Hazelwood's got a 5-second penalty.
and we don't know if anyone's got a drop nose
And
at
we've
this
got
stage.
Don't
So
know, Zach's got drop nose here, a couple of impacts. But let's go get him to find out.
we'll wait for the penalties to be applied, and we'll see what the finishing lineup looks like.
Right, we're about to go out for Super Heat 2. But I've got Josh with me today. So Josh has got his own YouTube channel, doing a bit of vlogging. Josh, what's your YouTube channel name?
JJ Revs 21.
JJ Rev 21. So go subscribe, give him a like, best get his subs up. And good luck out there.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
You're welcome, buddy.
So as I was walking to the queue for the grid to join Andy and Zach, I did hear someone mention Cart and Fire. I thought I'd heard right and say marshals were running, so the Hondas have just gone out.
Mason Becker going on to bridge, but somehow Sawyer Henderson. Dearie
driver
me.
up. That's Archie Cannon in the S plate, the current championship leader.
And that is
Scrambling away.
And
He's
that
okay.
is the throttle is stuck open on that cart, and of course there's petrol.
Battenberg.
And Archie Cannon off at the side. You can see the smoke billowing from the exhaust.
And I think sadly there is a Cart on Fire. I've no idea where on the track it's going to be, but people are saying that they can see smoke. That's going to red flag that race. We are going to be quite some time, I'd say, trying to get that cleared, sorted, make sure everyone's fine and any medical sort of intervention given before they either finish the race, continue the race, and then we get on. So I think we might be waiting for some time. I'll go and see if I can find out any more.
That marshal.
It's Drew Hornsey. He's the on-track Clark. Is Drew?
Because you can see the rear wheels still running, but of course, you know, he doesn't know when suddenly one of those rear wheels will bite and send that cart shooting off at full speed in any given direction. But with a driver next to the cart, so Drew Hornsey, if you ever wonder why we talk about the marshals being the most important people in all of motorsport, there is one reason why. the marshals, the Andrew Hornsey, the on-track race director. That's why they are the most important people. They put a driver's safety before their own. It's one.
So after Superheat 1, Zach did suffer some damage on his car. His NASA panel was broken, and also his exhaust bracket was broken. So he said that a car behind him on the rolling start mounted his car, holding him back, and about six other carts went through. So that's how he lost so many spaces. And then another incident further on the track, a NASA panel got damaged again by contact with another vehicle. So that bracket was broken. So we've had quite a bit of fixing to do in the gap between, say, Superheat 1 and Superheat 2. But the start time for Superheat 2 is likely now to be pushed back somewhat. Okay, Joshua, how are you getting on today? How's your racing going?
Not too bad. Could be a lot better, but I'm alright with how I've done. I'm starting. Are you? I'm starting 26th. I made it up to 20th last time, so hopefully I can do the same again.
Okay, so you're coming out with a higher grid position than you started, so that's amazing. What are you hoping for today?
Trying to get into the top 18, I reckon.
Okay.
I'm going to try beat B20 that I got in GYG. So.
Okay, perfect. Right, well, good luck today. You've got one superheat left and then the final, haven't you? So we will watch you and see how you come in at the end of the day.
Thank you very much.
Very best of luck. And here we have watching Alfie Forrester. Say hi, Alfie. He's a little bit shy on camera and I don't think he wanted me to catch him, but Alfie, you did really, really well on the last round. In fact, after all the penalties were applied, I think you came fourth. You don't even know, I'm sure. Have a look, I've got a feeling you might have come in fourth.
Right. So,
Definitely fourth or fifth.
Right, so Zach's moved up to fifth.
Yeah, and you were ahead of him.
So let's see if I can get that.
Were you fourth or
Hang
could you be...
Standing by, I'm just... Signal at PFI is rubbish. PFI, you need to get some Wi-Fi. There you go, yeah, see you fourth.
You're
just
fourth.
above Zach.
There you go, so we can give you some good news on film. Perfect.
You like my chip challenge, don't you?
Yeah. We've done chip challenge this weekend, haven't we?
Done it. 9.
Yeah, they did really well.
They did really well. Here.
So far they're, top of the
PFI
list.
winning.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think the closest behind them is GYG. Yeah, so GYG, they're PFI, GYG, I think it's Shennington.
Wilton.
Or it might be Wilton, then Shennington, and Warden don't count because don't sell chips. Got to sort that out.
Oh, Zach is such a huge supporter of Ollie Ratton. He's just finished in his Honda and he's just come 7th. Brilliant finish for him. Well done, Ollie. What did you get? 7th?
Yeah.
Amazing result. You happy with that?
Yeah.
Perfect. Right, you're on camera.
Yeah, I know.
Well done, that's a good race. We're a little bit delayed. I've no idea what the time is right now. Time is
11:58.
11:58, so we were due to go through the gate at 11:37. So 20-minute delay currently.
Looking forward to seeing that on the live stream if we got that barrel roll in the fire.
Oh, yeah, it sounds nasty. Poor old Andy was having a bit of a set to with who was clearly the parent who wanted to get on track and he was trying to prevent him from going on. You can imagine that was a bit heated.
Yeah.
We'd want to get straight on track. I can fully understand why they were getting angry.
Yeah, safety's first.
Yeah, that's exactly
Marshals
what Andy was saying. He was standing his ground and essentially just doing his job. Full support for Andy, you do a brilliant job. Landy doing her thing, telling everyone where they need to go, letting the trolley dollies through. She does a good job too. Well done, Landy, thank you. We hope not.
So it's Superheat 2. You always maintain your grid space of where you start. So in the previous Superheat 1, Zach's starting in P9, we're starting P9 again, even though we came in P5 on Superheat 1. So let's get back on the grid, let's get racing.
I think Andy gets someone different to lift his car every time because it's so damn heavy and with all the lead on it, as soon as someone's lifted it once, they tend to steer well clear. The results of this race will determine where you're going to sit in the final. So yeah, all to play for today. Good luck to all the drivers who are racing. So as I mentioned earlier, Zach had a bit of damage, so he's now going out with a white NASA panel. We've had to change it because the bracket on our previous one broke. Right, so I'm back with Andy for Superheat 2. We've also got Zach's grandparents joining us for this session. So they're currently set up in the lounge. They have a panoramic view of the track, as you would have seen on if you've seen our Friday's video. So yeah, they're sat down, they've got a cafe, perfect viewpoint.
It's a bit windy. Might get a bit of wind noise on this, so I apologise. Right, the boys are on the grid. We had a bit of a delay, as Emma said, from the fire on track, but
yeah,
let's get this heat over and done with. Hopefully a clean drive.
Yeah, and everyone comes off safe with no damage, no injuries. And they're out.
Then it's Zach Jennings from Zenico Racing, a great little project. We'll talk about that a little bit later on if we get time.
Right, so after penalties were applied on that last race, Superheat 1, so Zach finished in 7th position, but with penalties applied, he finished in 5th. So they haven't had the extra rolling start, the extra rolling lap this time.
The tram lines, lights are out, racing is on, and Clark gets swamped at the start. Elijah Hazelwood takes the lead going into turn number 1. The rest of the junior primo field, while there was a couple of drivers in the middle of the pack diving up and over each other.
Oh,
there was a bit of a crash up there. I think Zach might have been out. That might have taken Zach out, that pile up. Depends where he comes round.
I can't see his helmet. He's at the back. Just in his ears at the back.
He's got to work his way back up.
Luck is just not on our side. So he's currently sitting second to last. So he's even... No, he's not. There's another couple of cars coming down. Lots of pushing and shoving going on. Come on, Zach.
And one or two of them have found the banking and couldn't quite see who they were, but the yellow flags are out. 2 drivers, one of them driving a TB kart. Both emerge back onto the circuit.
He's just sat and watched Luke Millward in the Inters start last and end 5th, and he was just stood there going, oh my god, this guy's amazing, look at what he's doing. Zach was impressed by Luke's performance and his driving, but that's exactly what Zach does, and I've just explained you do exactly the same thing, and that is why we enjoy watching you so much. So he's sitting where, Andy?
He's putting
where is he sitting? 25th. Right, so let's see how many places he manages to make up. Right, hopefully he's not sustained any damage as a result of that. And he's able to literally put his foot down and start making his way through the pack. He's just taken one already. What's happened? Where's Stanley Clark gone? Why is he suddenly so much further back?
Do you want to risk...
Clark's gone off by himself!
Banking. Clark clips the inside curbing there, and the car literally turned left at full speed and shot up the banking, and...
He might have to pay to get back in, Henry.
I mean, that was...
He was right behind Elijah. In fact, Stanley Clark, where's he gone?
We lost.
Stanley Clark was behind Elijah, he's now way back. I'm not sure what happened there. Elijah's out front on his own, and then we've got, is that Lily Shaw behind, 78? Yeah, so Lily Shaw's now in second with Elijah in third. Alfie Forrester, I think, was 4th.
Second.
Okay, that's another couple of places gained. I don't think he's going anymore there, is he?
Yeah, 21st.
Oh, 21. Right, what are we at now?
17th.
We've got 3 minutes 51 left, plus a lap. It's doing okay.
Basically got Cooper Campbell leads and Zach. I think they're working together and they're getting through the pack. They say Cooper Campbell leads gone 16, Zach's 17. So as long as they work together, they just need to work together with that pack. Don't worry about overtaking each other, just get through that pack. They start fighting, they're going to have problems.
That's not happening. Cooper's going off. He's ahead of Zach. although Cooper's just lost that position. Right, there's a bit of a bunch up here. Come on, Zach. Go on, go on, go on. Oh. A bit of tussling there went on. I think Zach's just gone to overtake Cooper.
8th, Noah Clark. Stanley Clark is back to 10th. Make that 9th, because I've just seen him out of the corner of my eye, passing the number 44 cart of Noah Clark for P9. That's an incredible run. Zach Jennings down in 17th. What a little bit with 3 minutes to go. What's Zenico Racing? It's a Zach's parents, they run that. They offer a free advice service. So if somebody's going to a new track, say Rowra, and they want a bit of driver coaching, Zenico Racing, Zach Jennings' parents, they will put that driver in touch with some local experts.
Yeah, basically they've got a group of members you can join. If you're going to a new track, they'll put you in touch with somebody at that track so you can go. They'll help you out with gearing, with racing lines. Basically, it gives you sort of a friend before you go because you have to learn quite a lot. They've got a YouTube channel for Zenico Racing where they'll do 3 videos per race weekend, a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
This fine's got no warnings.
It's
up to 12.
It's up to 12.
What a drive, comeback drive. Go,
Up to
go,
12.
go, Zach.
Come on, Zach. Okay, he's still not got back to his 9th position, which is where he started. Be great if we can get back to that at least. But he was down at where? 25th?
X-Kart's out there.
And X-Kart's out where?
Zach Campbell lead.
I can't see.
It's behind the pole there. You can't see him next to the board.
Yeah, I can't see him. I can see that the...
Oh, we've got a driver straight through, Henry, through the barrier.
Oh.
It's one of the X-Kart drivers from the mid-pack has gone straight through the barrier at hairpin 1, and that is Cooper Campbell-Lees, I believe. In the 11 it is, because he's got running a special livery, and he's gesticulating to the driver that he feels has helped him through.
He was running just behind Thomas Butcher and just in front of George Ralston. Now, as you will be aware, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I would say it's probably one of those two who he was congratulating, gesticulating to, admonishing.
Top work.
Yes. Thank you for smashing me through a barrier. If that is indeed what happened, it could have been a brake failure.
It could have been.
Could have been.
He wasn't gesticulating at his brake, was he?
No, he wasn't.
We'll go back to Zenico at the end of this race, because we are a minute and 30 away. And the
barriers have moved.
Right, now to 11. Up to 11 means got to drop those.
I think there's going to be a few of them that have got penalties coming. Come on, Zach.
To see what happened. Now the Battenberg flags are going out.
So he's up to 11.
We're on Battenberg, Andy. We're on Battenberg. That means they'll need to start slowing down to half speed.
That's going to do us a favour.
Right, no overtaking on Battenberg. If you do, that's a penalty.
Get ready to go again. You've got 14 seconds. You've got 1 lap to get some more spaces.
Yeah. Right, we go. Oh, there we go.
Are we going to go green? Do we get a Junior Primo Superheat 1-lap shootout? Does Elijah Hazelwood have to win this race twice?
I can see the last lap board. I don't think... Let's have a look. Is the cleanup finished? Do you know what? It's going to be the end of the race. It's not going to be. It's the last lap
and the
board,
checkered
and the checkered has come out. They're not going to go racing again.
Right, so it's race end, as far as I can work out. There were people disrespecting flags or something was going wrong, so Dan Ashton is literally just killed the race. Okay, we've got drop nose. I don't know how many drop noses there are, but we're 11th with a drop nose. We're going to be...
So they're all so close together, it's now probably going to push him way down. What are the messages?
Yeah, don't know.
So where is he currently?
He's 11th, so I think he's going to be about 16th.
Oh.
Full course yellow, loads of mechanicals, yeah. Right, go get him.
As we were talking about Zenico, they have a YouTube channel that is growing week on week. With that, they 3 videos a week. It's a very. I spoke to him. It's a raw look at motorsport. It's real. It doesn't hide the fact that there's difficult days. They don't just do videos when they win. They do videos when they lose. They do video, and it's very real. There's a lot of footage off track of, of mum and dad watching it, and you get a live reaction to some incidents from mum and dad, and it is a very real, and I think that's why people are emigrating towards that channel.
Oh,
as
excellent,
a
yes.
very, very honest view of the sport that we all love.
Yes.
Okay, so once again, drama in the Junior Primo. Good race though. It's exciting watching Zach do that. I love it. It's a shame we didn't have the last couple of laps just to see how far Zach could have worked his way through. But yeah, a lot of drivers off there, a lot of impacts, a lot of damage. You can say Zach has got a drop nose. So the stewards are literally calling them through now. They're lining them up and then they check for their drop noses. Don't know if you can see over there, so literally coming in one at a time. So Lewis Gilbert's good, he's not got one. That's going to come through and they're probably going to photograph. Oh no, he's been moved through, so Zach doesn't have a drop nose. Perfect. Oh, it's amazing, he didn't get a photograph. We thought he had a drop. Maybe it's just because they're positioning so low, they look like they're dropped, but they're not. Amazing drive. Amazing drive, young man. Oh, say that again.
What?
Let's be honest, what did you say? That was a shit race.
What?
Okay, that was a chaotic race, was that?
Yeah, very chaotic.
Yeah.
I don't even know what half the field was doing, to be fair.
How did you come in? What lap, where do you think you were? Do you know?
Mum, what position did I get?
Oh, hang on.
What position?
What's your surname?
17.
17. Okay.
17. Yeah, that was...
Where did I come from?
25th to 11th. You pretty much came in out the back. There's a couple of carts came out after. No, he didn't get
Number
dropped.
20.
Yeah, he said number 20. Went for a no gap and took out 5 carts on that corner.
Cooper Campbell leads, his car's written off.
Is it?
Oh, sorry, buddy.
How's that
Actually, he went
happened?
through a wall. He went through the whole barrier, his car's written off.
Oh my God, is he okay?
Nice little Zach.
Oh, go on, I'm gonna get you lift in this.
Oh, it doesn't get any nicer.
When did he go through the wall?
Sorry?
When did he go through the wall?
Over there. That's fucking light, I'll tell you that.
You come off that wheel?
Yeah.
Who took you out?
Number 20. He went for no gap. He went over grass, took out 6 parts. He took out a halo of cars.
You alright? Sorry?
He tried running me off with the bridge when he overtook me. He went like that and broke my nose.
A lot of people have got a lot to say
Are you
about
right,
that car at the moment. Are you alright, Charlie?
Charlie, you're alright though.
And then someone took me out going into the first lane.
Oh, yeah, Zach got taken out, didn't he? So.
I don't know what the whole bit you behind.
Yeah, no, he got taken out big time. He got
Right,
nothing
Zach's
to do.
got a lot of contact on his car. Look at I got all of this black off earlier.
I don't know.
Right,
What a
so
drive,
yeah,
Zach.
we've got a lot of time.
What a drive. Right, we're back in. Great drive. His bumpers, or his noses are dropped. It's in one piece. He said it was the corner after the under the bridge. Basically, someone took out about 6 carts, including Zach. Damage-wise, we've got another side pod gone. We're collecting these, so we've got a hole under here.
Yeah,
That's gone. We've got a hole on the inside.
It's melted.
Rear.
That
end.
wasn't great last time.
It weren't that bad.
No.
The right-hand side seems quite clean.
Well, that's one good thing.
It's final time. Just getting our tyres checked. Make sure we haven't swapped them out. Thank you very much. Right, so we're starting in 7th. Got a chance. Got some fast drivers in front of us though. So we don't know. If we get a clean rolling start, when we get through. And if we get the wrong start and remain 7th, that's fine, because then we can make our way through the pack hopefully. But this is primo, anything can happen. So basically, let's get this done.
Please put Zach on a P7.
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 Thank you very much. You said it would change, didn't you, in that last one?
Yeah.
Like,
See, I get used to people, and I know what's going to happen.
everyone loves you on our videos
Why?
because you're always smiley and friendly,
And
and you give me at least one telling off per round. Normally for smoking in the wrong place.
So Superheat 2 on the first corner, or sorry, on the first lap, having gone under the bridge, a kart decided that it was going to try and go for a move that wasn't there, ended up on the curb and took out about 5 karts. So that is why Zach was in 10th. And then as he came round, ended up in 25th, along with a load of other karts that were also then pushed to the back. So he went from 25th up to 11th. Amazing recovery drive by him. Oh, dear me, I can hardly hear. With all the post penalties that were then applied, he ended up much higher up. I need to get my list out and double check. Okay, so he ended up in 9th position, so status quo from where he started. We'll straight back going. So I know the commentators were talking about Stanley Clark coming off at 10th. He ended up overall in 6th. I'm sorry, but I think coming off at 25th and ending up in 9th is also one hell of a drive. In fact, probably even better than Stanley. I'm afraid we trumped you there. Cooper Campbell-Lees, he came off. He's the one who came through the barriers that we commented on before as well. He was actually punted off and literally sent through the barrier at breakneck speed. He's lucky he's not seriously injured, and it actually wrote off his chassis. So the X-Kart team have worked really, really hard in that lunch break, built him a brand new kart, so he's back on track and he's going to be competing the final with everyone else this afternoon. So for the final grid lineup, let's have a look what we've got. So we have, I'll spin it round for you, you can see it. Okay, so we have Stanley Clark in pole, Elijah in 2nd, Isaac Jameson 3rd, Alfie Forrester 4th, Lily Shaw 5th, Lewis Gilbert 6th, Zach Jennings 7th, Ronnie Legg 8th, Noah Clark 9th, Luke Wells in 10th. So they are your top 10. We've had a few chaotic moments on the track, so we're going to wait and see how the final goes. I did say earlier, let's just hope that there's not too much damage, not too much drama, but every round I think in Junior Primo pretty much delivers just that. That's probably why we love it so much, the amount of adrenaline excitement that there is to sort of get from watching that, but you also get the nerves, the anxiety, the stress, and if your kid gets hurt and comes off, then yeah, you are literally in panic mode until you can get to them and make sure that they're okay. Whew. Temperature has risen this afternoon, sun's out, glorious, glorious weather. They did forecast potential showers earlier in the week for the Sunday. I'm just glad that's not happened and that it has been a lovely fine day all day.
As we wait for the next race, which is Junior Primo.
Calling all the drivers in for drivers briefing.
Right then, let's have a quick look at your grid for our Junior Primo final here then. Stanley Clark will start on pole position. Eliza Hazelwood, the championship leader, alongside Isaac Jameson and Alfie Forrester on row 2, Lily Shaw and Lewis Gilbert on row number 3. Then it's Zach Jennings and Ronnie Legg, Noah Clark and Luke Wells in front of Oscar Sherovic.
Out they go.
Still 28 Junior Primos to play with. Lovely.
Come on, Zach, if you can. Bring it home. Okay, they've got 2 out laps, or 2 rolling laps, to warm up their tyres, and then we'll start. Okay, here it is, the final of day 3. This is what it's all about. This is what they've all been working for all weekend. There's going to be some disappointed kids who don't finish where they want to, but there's going to be others who are joyous at the fact that they've done really well. We've got 12 minutes and an extra lap. Wishing everyone the very, very best of luck. Here we go.
and Elijah Hazelwood, Jameson, Forrester, Lily Shaw, and then Lewis Gilbert and Zach Jennings, who I'm told are exchanging Christmas cards this year. I errantly said they weren't going to after an incident at the start of the season, but they are the best of mates for now. Here we go.
Okay, I'm looking as they've just gone under the bridge. I can't see carts flying everywhere, which is positive, and I think Zach's just got some places there.
Good start from Clark. Good start as well from Isaac Jameson from the second row. He jumps past Elijah Hazelwood and up into second place. Hazelwood then.
Oh my God. I think he's up into fifth. Oh, flipping heck. Amazing. Right, Isaac is in second, Elijah's in third. I think Lily Shaw's in fourth, and Zach is in fifth. Fantastic start.
Down into third. Looks like it's been another good start. It has, by Lily Shaw up into fourth place. Alfie Forrester off the second row. Drops 2 places, one behind Zach Jennings and the other behind Lily Shaw. Driver up on the curb.
Okay, so Stanley already starting third. Yeah, you had Lily, Zach and Alfie all in a bit of a sandwich, sort of bumper to bumper as they came along there jostling. Okay, I've just had a look as I've come back down to the hairpins, and they're still in the same formation.
The driver did a full 360 and continued, so good style points for that driver, whoever they were.
Change for second place. Elijah Hartley slides the 21 back down the inside of Isaac Jameson.
Let's go and join Andy. He's always so tense watching this. He likes it when I come and join him. Okay, so Zach's got past Lily. We've got Zenico, the X-Kart trio, and then Alfie Forrester. Okay, Alfie's very close on Zach's tail though. Who have we got behind him?
I don't mind Alfie Forrester doing an overtake and coming up the championship.
He's doing really well.
Yeah.
Trying to work out who that's
Alfie's
behind.
really quick on that top end. That gives a bit of a distance here.
He just hit that barrier of speed. Is that who is that? Who's 99?
99 is...
That's not Charlie, is it?
Charlie.
No, that's not Charlie.
He's hurt though. He's alright, I think.
He whacks his head, his neck wrenched right back. There we go, cart's off. Quick work, well done.
These 2 X-Kart drivers are about to be joined by a third in Zach Jennings, who again this weekend had a terrible qualifying position. If that lad could quali, he could win some races. The problem is he's always outside the top 10 and then gets forward. He's in with a shout of a podium here once again is Zach Jennings.
Okay, Zach's in fourth. We've got a nice clear bit of air between them. So left Alfie now, so we've got to
he's got a nice gap between him, so he's now going to start gaining hopefully on Isaac and Elijah.
They should work together. If Zach catches them, they should work together as a 3.
Elijah's obviously managed to get the overtake on Isaac because he's now in second, Isaac in third. Zach's gaining.
In that number 69 machine was second at round 2 at Shennington, second at round 3 at GYG, in with a shout of another podium here. And like I say, if he could get a qualifying towards the front, he would be in with a chance of winning some races outright in considerably easier fashion than what he's had to do so far this weekend.
Jesus, I'm still shaking from that last crash.
Now, we play the usual Junior Primo X-Kart game here. 3 identical chassis, 3 drivers with identical race suits. Elijah Hazelwood has the orange helmet, Isaac Jameson, the green helmet, Zach Jennings, the black helmet.
Isaac's got the fastest lap time. I just pulled a 58.89.
Hazelwood a 59.06. Isaac's going to close that space, I think. Yeah, he is. He's closing it.
He's done really well this weekend. He so deserves to get a podium. I chatted to his mum Laura today, and this is Isaac's last race as a novice. It'd be brilliant if he could get on that podium and literally transition from novice to non-novice. What's the official term for non-novice?
Licensed, fully licensed.
I don't know.
They're filled in a yellow card and they've got lots of signatures.
Yeah, come on Isaac, we are really rooting for you as well.
20.
We had yellow flags in the Mike Wilson complex on the previous lap. George Ralston in the 99, his kart being recovered out to safety, but he's going to retire from this Junior Primo final.
I hope you're all right, George. You hit that barrier hard.
You were clutching your rib cage, but I was worried about your neck that went thrashing back. Whew. Okay, so we're still in fourth. We've done well. We started in seventh, we got up to fourth. Brilliant. How's Cooper Campbell-Lee's doing?
Cooper, he's in 11th.
Okay, as I said earlier, he's on a completely different chassis for this final. Having had his last one written off as he was punted through the barriers.
Yeah, Cooper, well done for getting back in your kart, mate. Well done.
Okay, Zach's got
Slightly faster than Isaac at the moment. But they haven't got a toe between the four of them. It's just spread out. I think this is how it's going to end.
But there is still a lovely gap between him and Alfie in fifth.
But Jameson in third is now quicker than Hazelwood in second. Now, Isaac Jameson has a quandary now. Does he work with his teammate, who he is faster than, and try and hope to push them both up towards the race leader, or does he think, I've got to go for it, potentially lose ground to the race leader, and then not be able to close up? So it is a quandary.
Under the timing line, can these two... I thought Jennings was going to close up and go with, but he has fallen away ever so slightly. Still looks comfortable in fourth, though. There he is in the third of the karts with what appears to be a new Nasso panel on the front.
Jennings has still got a comfortable advantage over Forrester in fifth, Chesavick in sixth, Gilbert, Shaw, Wells and Cloworth, who round out your top 10.
So hopefully Zach's safe in fourth still. Things can massively change in such a short amount of time.
Lee Thompson's in the council there. Charlie, I'm so sorry, mate. You was looking so well.
That's the second time that's happened today.
The resolve so far of Isaac Jameson, who appears to be falling back now into the clutches of Zach Jennings. Jennings, who I thought was pretty much out of the fight for a podium, is closing back in on his ex-kart teammate Isaac Jameson in front of him.
A bigger gap now between Zach and Alfie Forrester, so the top four are starting to pull away from Alfie. Zach's closing in on Isaac.
Thing is, Zach won't take the mickey out of Isaac. He will just get behind him. If there's an overtake, it'd be a fair one today.
Isaac so deserves a podium. Top three.
He does.
Absolutely.
That's Zach right, if he just let him have the podium. But knowing Zach, if he gets the overtake, he will try it. But I don't think he's going to catch him.
What about Lewis Gilbert? How's he doing?
Lewis, he's down to... He's in seventh.
Okay. You normally see Lewis Gilbert in the top three. Quite often with Zach sort of overtaking each other, working with me, all of that. He started slightly further back on the grid today, so maybe didn't have the greatest of starts.
He was 8 tenths of a second or so behind it. The gap between them is down to 4 tenths. Jennings taking chunks out of Jameson.
Oh, man. We could change it. Alfie's getting a little back. The gap's getting smaller.
Here we go then. Just under 3 minutes to go, and Hazelwood is 8 tenths of a second behind Clark. Jameson under pressure for third from his teammate Jennings. Cameras, for the sole reason that Cooper Campbell-Lees is mired in the mid-pack. And, Zach Jennings has just made an absolute pig's ear of the first hairpin. And all the hard work that driver there on your screen has done to catch his teammate has now been undone.
I feel
I'm just trying to look at the big screen over there. 45 seconds left.
You know, I've been looking at it all day and I've never noticed it.
What?
I know.
It's got the countdown, it's got the line-up and everything. Oh,
Alfie's
come on,
catching
Zach.
Zach.
He is. Come on, Zach.
Still a bit of a gap there though.
Maybe just had a bit of a bad corner. Lost a bit of time.
2 laps left.
What are we on now? Right, that's it. 0. We're on 0. How many laps do we have now?
2 laps.
Oh, I'm nervous. Come on, come on, come on. Zach started the heats in P14. We have the super heats in P9. Shit, he's off.
Zach is. Oh my god. What are you saying? Don't do that to me. Please change my trousers now. Last lap.
I miscounted the cars and I thought Zach wasn't there, but he was. It's fine.
Okay, last lap, check the flag's gonna come out.
Okay, this is it. This is it. This is where I get excited and emotional in the space for about 30
Right,
seconds.
they've called the back markers. I'm going to check the flag's coming out.
Here come your leaders. Has Hazelwood managed to close the gap again on the penultimate lap? The answer, David Sullivan, is...
no. He's lost a tenth of a second. We were building there to something...
well,
we were hoping to build to something that unfortunately we weren't. There is some lap traffic in front, but I don't think they're going to catch them. And if they are, it's going to be right at the end of the lap. In fact, they may do, as the two in front are squabbling. And if they do, it will be in the Mike Wilson complex.
It's Maxim Karuk in the number 74 kart and Louis Brown in the number 41. And I think... oh, well, now Hazelwood is a lot closer. Stanley Clark, he wants to go as slow as possible to not catch the lapped karts, but also keep Hazelwood behind. Hazelwood's going to have a chance at a run to the flag here, David.
Hazelwood within touching distance of the race leader, out of the final corner. Clark catches the lap traffic, uses the slipstream, punches the air, and Stanley Clark wins in Junior Primo from Elijah Hazelwood and Isaac Jameson. Then it's Zach Jennings, Alfie Forrester and Oscar Chezovic.
Yeah,
yes.
second flag.
Yes.
We got full.
Amazing. Okay, so congratulations. You have been on top form all weekend. You've literally pulled the roof from there. Well done, Elijah, becoming second. Isaac in third. Zach in fourth, and Alfie Forrester, of course, in fifth. Fantastic. Such a good weekend. Zach scares the hell out of me every weekend. He does brilliant in practice. He goes really, really fast. He gets to qualifying and he's mid-pack or kind of halfway along, and he has to work his way back. He does things the hard way every time, but my God, he pulls it out the bag every time when he needs to. Oh, brilliant race. Well done, all the drivers out there. Commiserations to those that have come off, had any crashes and got any damage, but I do hope you're all okay and there aren't too many serious injuries. Hey, Andy's just told me that Isaac might have a drop down. So that means that could potentially be in third. I think we're going to be scrutineered. They might do it anyway just to be sure. Oh, Alfie's dad's just congratulating Alfie. Bless him, I can see his face grinning inside that helmet. His little cheeks are pushing on the phone
Is it
inside.
Alfie Forrester?
Yeah.
Good, you deserve that, Alfie. You
Well
drove hard.
done.
You have to go and give him the pickup.
The pickup?
Pickup. The podium, so give him the old pickup.
The bear hug.
The bear hug.
Yeah.
Are you being scrutineered? Well, first of all, what do I do?
Well done, young man.
Yeah.
Oh my
Isaac's
God.
got a drop on third.
Well done. So pleased. Such a good race. such a good race.
The only thing that helped me get that far was getting past all the rest on the first
Yeah,
lap.
I know you've done really well. Sometimes getting those moves done early is what really counts. It's what a lot of them say, isn't it? Get it done. That's fine.
What do you want?
Carburetor.
Again, we love our carbs. Right, so we came fourth, but unfortunately, no, Isaac had dropped. So we're now third. We're collecting third places. And we're being scrutinised. And I'll give you 3 guesses of what's going to be scrutinised. So, what's the most popular thing with best scrutiny? Carb? Yep. Good guess. Yep. Carbs coming off. Well done, mate. I take it you didn't have any drop this time?
No.
Good. That time you had a clean race. Hey. You've been doing a Zach today, ain't you? Right, where are we doing this then?
Yeah, so it's pretty routine work this. We're just going to go through this carburetor, check a couple of the jets and the float height on it. So we'll go in there and we ask the heat strip back down.
Okay, so we're checking the float height.
Float height.
Yep.
Idle jet.
Yep.
And then the idle.
So with the float height, obviously it's got to be within a set parameter, isn't it?
Yes.
And I assume people change that float height because it gives them what?
More fuel in your ball.
More fuel in your ball.
In your ball. In your ball.
On your bowl.
Yeah.
That's one for the camera for an outtake. And that gives you more speed.
Then you could jet it different to have more fuel coming through.
There you go. Now my 2 floats.
Please.
No problem.
Same with the floats, you could put a bit of weight in them and make them harder to rise.
Really?
Or
So you put
could
weight in
thin
them?
out and make them lighter to ride.
So they bend them, I assume?
Yeah, you bend them and your needle sometimes matters. Then we go for the idle.
This
jet,
one?
The top one.
Right, so this is tick over, I assume, is it?
Yes.
There you
So
go.
there's a pin gauge measurement.
So it's a pin and that gauge.
Should not go
So how do they cheat on them then? Do they make them bigger, smaller?
bigger, yeah.
Bigger. So how many people have you caught out cheating on carbs?
Not loads. When we first started stripping them, we used to catch a few float heights. But now the precedent's set that we strip them every weekend, every race. Maybe sometimes twice a meeting.
They sit on top, don't they?
Yeah, they sit on top. That main doing side.
Same job we had in last time.
We'll just double check this float height because it's been messed with.
Thank you.
And we won't be rechecking it.
No. See, what a service. Rechecking my float height in case I caught it with my fingers. We good?
Yeah.
Apart again. The next time we take this apart is when I'll be seeing you in scrutineering next time.
We'll choose something else next time.
I'll tell you what, let's have a poll. Okay, so for the videos, if we get top 3 again at the next round, put a comment below. What is Dizzy going to make me take out my car? Hopefully not my carb again.
It'll probably be carb and something else.
Surprise me.
Surprising.
Happy, and then we do the blowy test as we call it.
Yeah, blowy or shake's the same thing.
So, shake, you got your rattle, upside down, nothing, and there, that's the blowy test. Dizzy, I'll see you at Rara. Hopefully I'll see you at Rara in the same position.
So, the final's just been and gone. It's been a great weekend so far. I came 3rd in that one because Isaac came with a nose cone. However, number 1 might be disqualified because the radiator bracket snapped. However, I'm still happy with where I am, just disappointed for Isaac. However, qualifying 14th wasn't the best, and being knocked off as well, that also brought me down a bit, so I've had to work hard to get to where I am, so I'm quite proud of myself. Especially going 25th to 11th was amazing. Anyway, so yeah, that's the weekend.
To the top 5, finishing in 5th position and taking the Best Novice Award, it's Isaac Jameson. So 2 trophies for the price of 1 for Isaac Jameson. Finishing in 4th position, it's Alfie Forrester. Well done, Alfie. Top 3 time now, and finishing In P3 for the X-Kart team and Zenico Racing, it's Zach Jennings. Top two now separated by a quarter of a second. Finishing in second place, the championship leader Elijah Hazelwood. But your winner today, marking his return to the championship for the first time since 2024. Driver Hunter Motorsport, it's Stanley Clark. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, your junior primo top five, Isaac Jameson, Alfie Forrester, Zach Jennings, Elijah Hazelwood, and winner Stanley Clark.
That's the end of the day. Sunday is done, and we came
Third.
Sound more excited, Zach. Come on, we came
Third.
We came third. So after again an unlucky start, bad qualifying, being knocked off. Fantastic finish coming third. We was actually fourth, but Isaac Jameson had a dropped nose. Isaac was so sorry. We wanted to really see you on that third podium.
I have to say, this is actually quite bittersweet that you've got third. I think Isaac deserves.
I think Isaac deserved third.
He's got a bigger trophy than third, hasn't he?
I know he has, but that's because he's top novice. He gets two.
He gets two. So to everybody who's raced this weekend, it's been a fantastic weekend. A big thanks to PFI, a big thanks to X-Kart, Dan Ashton, Darren, everyone from the Karting Championship to allow us to do what we do. And also a big thanks to one of our sponsors, which is Grand Prix Racewear. I'll put a little thing down here. Please use our voucher, Zenico, to get 5% off any purchase at Grand Prix. And also our giveaway is coming up very, very soon, where Grand Prix Racewear has donated a Sparco tour bag, basically for you to win. So thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed part one, part two. This is part three. And we will see you next one. It's going to be
Rora.
Paris.
Wait, is Paris before Rora?
Paris before Rora. We're off to Paris. We're racing in the World Finals TV kart in about 3 weeks' time, and we're going to be recording that. And straight after that, we're going to Rora. So I'm not too sure which video will be out first, but I always said I'll take Emma to a romantic weekend in Paris, but not expecting to be spending two-stroke all for the whole week while we're there. So might not get to see the Eiffel. Four-stroke.
Endurance karts are four-stroke.
Are they endurance cars? Okay.
Because
But anyway,
it's 12 hours, isn't it?
12 hours. Yeah, you're racing for 12 hours. Well, you're racing for about 4 hours, endurance race. Right. Thank you very much. Remember, give us a like, give us a subscribe. We'll see you at the next round. Or
See you
Paris.
later.